Hello, everybody in the chat. We are Team Penn State here at the 2024 USA Curling College National Championship. This is the final draw. We thought we'd introduce ourselves first and then we discuss who's playing who. So, James, would you like to start us off?
Yep. I'm the second for Penn State, commentating here, James.
I'm Rob. I'm the lead for Penn State.
Yep. I'm Joey. I vice this weekend for Penn State.
My name's Mal. I skip for Penn State this weekend.
I'm Thad. I'm an alternate, but I got to play a little bit of second.
Yep.
All right, so right now our teams are all on the ice practicing. So how this works is that each team gets 10 minutes on the ice before we start the final draw at 3:30. So what it's going to be is going to be RPI versus Harvard on sheet 1, Princeton versus UW-Madison on sheet 2, MIT versus ASU on sheet 3, and Stevens Point versus Michigan Tech on sheet 4. And the gold medal match is Princeton versus UW-Madison.
Just finished up a great semifinal match between Princeton and Michigan Tech University. Came down to the last two rocks.
Yeah.
It's really exciting.
Really exciting.
It's a heartbreaker.
Heartbreak for MTU. One going to the last 10. Princeton was able to snag the 2 and head on to the ship. The first team to beat MTU this weekend.
Yeah.
Princeton is undefeated, so is Madison. So someone will stay on.
Should be a really interesting East Coast versus Midwest final. We're all very excited about it.
Last year, the East Coast won. That was the University of Pennsylvania. This year, we'll see if the Midwest can take it back.
The skip for the champion team UPenn last year, Sophie Legler, is actually the coach for Princeton.
Yeah.
Yeah, Princeton has a gold medal winner on their side, so we shall see who shall prevail.
But UW-Madison comes from a little bit of a curling dynasty themselves.
This is true. This is true. Skip Mitch Armstrong, his little brother, just finished 4th at Junior Worlds. So it's a bit of a curling family there.
Lots of
It'll be a
talent on both
big
sides.
battle. Some good draw practice for the last shot draw for Hammer in the championship.
Now, can anybody here tell me what the benefit of having Hammer going into the first end would be? For any parents watching out there?
Hammer is the last stone thrown in the end, which lets you throw a stone that is completely unanswerable by your opponents. So if you put it closest, then you get the point.
Sort of the last laugh, if you will.
If you will, yeah.
If you want.
If you will. Looking at them other matchups, our third place match is MTU versus UW Stevens Point.
Yep. That'll be a good one. Yeah. 2 Midwest powerhouses.
Yeah, Stevens Point has historically done very well at the college nationals. They've come home with several college titles before, and are looking to steal a bronze medal here this year.
Madison skipped, little brother who we were talking about, skipped for Stevens Point, I believe, last year. I believe went to the senior year of college, where he skipped for Stevens Point, and they lost a nail biter in the final to UPenn. And Sophie, who is now coaching for Princeton.
A good Midwest battle for third place. And then switching to our consolation bracket, the championship for that would be MIT versus first year program. Is it first year?
ASU.
First year program ASU, with Andy McDonald at the helm, looking to win the consolation bracket for the first year, which would be very, very impressive.
Really good at it.
So ask me right now.
Yeah, what you got?
Are we talking right now? Yo, so we got some. I'm looking for a good exterior, and I want this exterior to last forever. So you should look at Forever Exteriors, sponsor of College Curling Nationals 2023.
Wow. I know where I'll go if I need new roofing, siding, or doors and windows.
If the Gula ever goes down, I know who to call. Forever Exteriors. Thank you.
Looks like the first practice is just about wrapping up here as we're seeing some
Oh, yeah.
last stone draws get measured.
My
Oh,
teeth.
luckily, MIT was able to clinch their LSD this time. I know they've
You'll
been
be
having
happy
a
about that.
I know they've been having a tough time with those over the weekend, but luckily they were able to get one in.
Else was clapping whenever they got it in the ring.
Last time.
Their last earlier this morning.
Yeah.
Big for them. For second, I don't know, for Princeton,
It's like second.
Nelson. There, he's throwing 7-8, but he's vicing for Lara.
And
Looking very good.
Declan for MIT.
Declan got an 8,
Oh.
but
Very good.
Declan returned.
Princeton's a little heavy,
Oh.
but should still be in.
Back
Princeton's in
12.
back 12.
Yeah, these yeah.
We'll see how Madison does if they can get Hammer off of that. Really good LSDs though for MIT. Favorite games.
It'll force
My PhD Warriors.
A to actually pretty good draws.
MIT's really been locked in on the button recently in their last game. They were putting everything on the center line. And they got the best of Harvard with that strategy. So we'll see how ASU does against Mass Tech.
Sorry. Back to switching now. Other teams coming out. So we get to see some action from ASU. Oh, can I do an ad read?
Say, Rob, I'm thinking of investing some of my money. Do you know where I should go?
Talk to Ed. Edward Jones Investments. Best investments in town. Look to Edward Jones Investments, proud sponsor of 2024 College Curling Nationals. Thank you, Edward
And Jones.
and Jones.
And when you make all of your money from the investments, do you know where you can put it?
Donated to Penn State Club Curling.
No, put it in Dairy State Bank. Thank you for another one of our sponsors for the 2024 College Nationals.
We can take we take checks at 203. 203 Uproses. Looking at second practice starting now.
If anybody is free on Easter,
Anybody loves Drake. Free on Easter.
We put this here instead.
And it's not sticky.
Right. Sorry. Some good
So-
draw practice.
Yep, some good draws as our second practice. Starting off, ASU on the right of the screen here, UW Madison to your left.
Putting in that work.
And all these teams have been working hard all season to get here, so this is really the final expression of all the training and effort they've gone through.
I think Harvard's on sheet one, right?
Yeah, sheet one would be the third place match for the consolation bracket between RPI and Harvard.
Yep. What team? Yeah.
Yeah, two of our East Coast pals. We play against RPI and Harvard all the time, so it's really exciting to see them in this matchup here on sheet 1.
Both teams have really picked it up as the weekend went, started to read the ice well now. Yeah, you can see they're throwing some good draw practice here. Both teams have really figured out the ice as we've been going.
Yeah, Harvard started off 0-2, and ever since then has not looked back and have won
Yeah.
every game since.
Yeah.
They made a substitution, and it has worked out for them. So they're playing really well.
But we'll see if it's enough. The last time Harvard and RPI saw each other was Utica, the Northeast Regional Championship, and RPI got the better of them. So see if they can get revenge.
East Coast battle. Fun practice. Pretty tough.
I'm excited to see a mix of both the East Coast and Midwest teams here.
It's always great. You never get to see them
Yeah.
much at the East Coast. It's always great to see new competition, new faces. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, at the college level, travel for college teams is sometimes quite challenging. So, Nationals is really the place where the two groupings of teams, if you will, get to meet and battle it out.
This really is. Yes, the national championship really is where we come together. And if you're having some trouble with your teeth coming together, we recommend Toboggan Run Dental, sponsors of the 2024 College Championship.
You can see Dr. Charles Christopher and Dr. Rachel Engel at Toboggan Run Dental.
Yep.
Good stuff. Thank you.
We
You can be like some of our curlers on the trip this weekend to Nationals and get your oil done at LaPointe Tire and Automotive. Thank you, LaPointe Tire and Automotive.
And we appreciate all of our sponsors and everybody who organized this event. It's been a really fun college growing nationals. It's the first one I've been to. It's been a really good weekend all around. It's been fun.
It's taken a lot to put this together.
Yeah.
We thought we weren't even gonna get a stream within like 12 hours before the event.
Yeah. People were here
But-
all Thursday. We're here all day Thursday to make sure that the stream got set up, to make sure that the ice techs were here, make sure that everything, the officials, make sure that everything it's run properly for the national event, and everything's turned out really well.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far.
So, to everybody tuning in, we are still in practice. The final draws will begin at 3:30 p.m. Central.
Yep.
The last shot draws will be coming soon for the teams to determine hammer for all 4 games.
Especially on sheet 2, the UW Madison. This is going to be very crucial in the gold medal match to see who secures hammer here.
I believe Princeton had one in back 12 and then one.
Sheets 2 and 4 are for first, second, and third place. And sheets 1 and 3 are for the consolation bracket game. So
Yep.
should be a pretty good matchup out here.
Yep.
Popcorn in here.
All right. UW Madison is preparing to throw their final LSD.
Zoom it into the. Yeah.
It's good that he's had heavy.
Looks a little hot, but it might still park.
Looks like it'll stop
A lot of
on
these
the
stunts have been,
back of the 8-foot.
a lot of these stunts have been dying really fast past the tee line.
Yep. It's good to see how I'm making for second. Good toss to sweep some out back of the half.
Ups and downs.
It looks like 2 in the back of the 8.
I believe we missed Princeton's, one of Princeton's LSDs, so I'm not too sure who comes out with Hammer.
Their second one was certainly further away than both of them.
So Princeton would have had one like on the bike.
Likely Madison.
Yeah.
Soon we will get to see the Piper come out.
Yep.
Oh yes. Can anybody here speak on what happened, why we have a Piper, or what's the reason?
The Piper reflects the sport of curling's Scottish roots. So before the final draw of any Bonspiel, a Piper will come out, lead a procession of the players, and then there will be a toast to the Piper. The games will begin.
So again, to discuss what those measurements were, what we just did with all the teams there at the end of each practice was a last shot draw. And basically the teams with the better average of 2 shots, the better average of the stones closer to the button, will get the hammer and get the advantage going into the first end. So we're gonna mute from the commentator's office over here while the Piper plays and brings all of our players out onto the ice. We will be back when the first draw begins.
And the fun thing is the pipes do not like the cold.
The pipes don't? They, oh, probably going hot to cold or something too, or warm to cold.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can see that.
somebody's gonna lose. But I tell you what, winning is nice, but if you leave everything out on the ice, you can live with yourself tomorrow. But most importantly, try to win the game. It's been a pleasure to have all of you here this weekend. Thank you very much. It's been really nice for our club. So have fun and give it your all. Thank you.
And here we are. The Piper has finished, and the final draw is about to begin.
All right, before we begin, let us have a few words from our sponsors.
When I want to weigh something, I look to where I am. I'm in Rice Lake, so I use Rice Lake weighing systems for my weighing system needs. Thank you for sponsoring 2024.
Yes,
Some sponsor reads are
we'll be doing some great
Thank you.
sponsor reads.
Thank you, Patrick Apap, for the love.
Appreciate it.
Final one, I look for solutions. Real estate solutions. They make it easy for you. Look for real estate solutions. We make it easy for you. Thank you. Looking back to our games, we're getting prepped here, cooling some sliders,
Yep. Yep.
heading down the ice.
Here goes the skips.
Skips are on the move. Practice slides.
And that's interesting. It seems like Harvard has changed Ethan for Annabelle as their skip. So we'll see if that
Okay.
change is also reflected in the throwing order, or if that'll change their strategy.
Yep.
Annabelle was previously playing second.
She was
Bite.
playing bite and throwing 5-6.
It seems like indeed Madison did have the better last shot draws, because it looks like Princeton is getting ready to throw first.
Shall we zoom into the back sheets?
Yeah, I got started off on the first sheet, Arizona on the third. Fun little
Nice little button draw
button
there.
draw there to start off, getting a little aggressive.
Once this is practice the LSDs.
Looking back to our championship.
Princeton sweep.
Got a little bit of a biting draw, or biting guard
Yep.
up high.
That is something that can happen.
Madison looking to take it out.
Oof, it looks like
Probably a takeout.
Harvard missed over there on their takeout.
RPI guarding that thing back up.
Madison looks good.
Looking good.
Peel.
Looking good. Looks like it has a nice controlled takeout.
Peel off to the side
Peel.
there,
Oh,
but
that might be a bit far.
that could be what Madison wants. if
Keeps it
they're,
open.
yeah, playing with the hammer here.
Good stuff from the lead.
Looks like
Alright,
they're
okay.
saying to put it back in the house.
Fun
Look
fact
at that.
about Emily, Madison's lead is that she's a triplet.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know any triplet.
Well, now you do.
Lots of Badger fans in the chat.
Yeah,
Love the Badger love.
we appreciate all the participation in the chat.
Yes. Thank you, Nicholas D.
We got some Sun Devil fans. Got some big Sun Devil fans.
Okay.
Catherine is going to get hype. If you want to switch to maybe look at Arizona State, how that one's starting up.
Yeah.
It's like Princeton threw their third through the house.
Ooh. Oh.
Arizona State's on the third sheet playing in the Consolation Championship against MIT. They got one in the house, and MIT is taking that out.
My team.
See
Is
if
that gonna stay?
Andy McDonald can sweep that out,
It sticks.
and it sticks.
Six.
Much
His
like
rolled a little too far there,
Yeah,
but
maybe draw.
it sticks.
Andy calls the draw behind.
MTU with a very nice 4-foot draw.
Yeah. Speaking of roles, fun fact about Andy McDonald is she's actually a sushi chef.
Yes,
For 3
she
years.
is. Yeah, 3-year sushi chef.
That's
She can cook up those rolls on the ice and off the ice.
There you go.
Switch back to the championship. Got some
Opponent's
Prince
championship bracket.
Got some Prince support in the chat.
Over back on our championship sheet, Princeton put a stone in the back of the house, and there's nothing else so far.
looks like they nicely rolled towards the center. At least. Gonna make it hard for Madison to peel off and get out of the ranks.
Yeah, Madison's looking to keep it open. Looking to take out the thing in the back once again. With hammer.
So if they keep the house clear, they can secure a point.
Ooh, but it looks like it's curling a
Like it's
bit
over
too much
curling.
there.
Oh, it missed. It missed. It's rough.
It's the takeout. Princeton is able to capitalize on that now.
It also looks like I missed for Madison could be sitting, could have that one stone that I can't tell if that one on the right is touching the 12 or not, but that could change.
And it looks like a guard. Looks like a guard. Low, but looks like a guard.
Yeah, Princeton trying to draw over top of their other stone while keeping it in the house.
Ooh.
Looking a little fast from Brian.
Very nice takeout from Harvard.
That was a
Rolling
they
behind the
rolled
cards.
behind, yeah. That stone over there is pretty nicely protected in the wings over on sheet 1.
Madison looks like they're going to go for a potential double takeout on the two Princeton rocks that are in the house.
They're lined up nicely for it.
Yeah, when you see stones lined up just horizontally like that, makes it pretty easy to go for the double. Where you
He
can,
did miss his first takeout. We'll see what if he hits here.
Maybe a tad wide.
I think it's just gonna get the one.
I think he'll get both.
No.
Ah,
Oh no, one sticks.
one.
Sticks around. See, trying to guard that up in the house. We're on to our 5-6 rocks. So Lara, the skip, is going down to throw 5-6.
RPI with a button draw. Top of the 4. But it's real open for Harvard.
Ethan looks
Really
going to that.
Really nice weight on the Princeton stone.
Really good shot. Makes it hard for the double.
Yeah, it's definitely up high enough where if you're trying to take something out, you're not gonna be able to get two.
It's an angle. Yeah.
They're going for the takeout on the 1. Maybe try for 2, but just keeping the front of the house open.
There's a good chance the front one will just park on the back if it does hit.
Yeah. Wait, yeah.
It's rather direct, but
They got
they
it.
get 2.
Good set.
It's definitely a possible shot, but in college curling, you never know what's gonna happen. So, really good for them. Good for Wisco.
Princeton now looking to take back. And a fun little takeout game.
Harvard narrowly missed the hit on RPI's stone in the 4-foot. That kind of opens up for Jacob Florelli, RPI skip, to call a guard here.
Beautiful hit and a little drift into the middle.
Now, this is definitely a little more dangerous just because you can tell it's just about on center. So, you hit that with enough weight, you can definitely get a really just easy takeout and sit.
Looking at our other 2 sheets, Arizona State currently sitting 2 in the 4-foot. MIT looking to hit, but it's looking a little too wide. And in our 3rd place match, we have Michigan Tech sitting 2, or it could be 1. Can't really see where the red rock is. Getting into our back end, later stones, see how things pan out.
Yeah, nice Midwest battle here on sheet 4.
3rd place.
Ooh.
And a fun. About Stevens' point is that they all love peanut butter
A lot.
a lot.
They love peanut butter.
As we've been told.
Wow.
They talk about it.
The whole team. The whole team.
The whole team loves it.
Yeah.
We'll see if that peanut butter can power them through MTU.
Some might describe their performance this weekend as nutty, as they were undefeated for their first 3 games, but it seems that Princeton got the better of them.
Yeah. Some nights. Back in our championship game, the house is still wide open. Princeton drawing into the 2 yellows so they can stay strong.
Arizona has really plugged the middle, but
Ooh, a
Run
great
back.
run back by MIT. Arizona's still sitting 1, however, it is still pretty open. And Madison looking like they're gonna get a peel, and it gets out. House is still clear.
Do you think that front yellow, that front right? No, that's not sitting.
It doesn't look like it's sitting. We have Nelson.
And this looks like Andy McDonald ASU's last shot, I believe. As she jumped on the ice.
Yes, we're trying to show as many of the sheets as possible. The gold medal game is on sheet 2. We will try our best to get a variety of angles going. We do have one camera, so please bear with us as we go through all these games.
I see notable Penn State alumni Harrison Cantor in the chat,
Yes.
rooting for Princeton. Nice to see you.
That's a good call to from Miss Wojcik to show sheet 4 because it looks like Stephen Point might be sitting. I don't know. It's very close.
Very, very close. Arizona State coming in now. See what Andy McDonald does. Their last rock.
Fun fact, Andy McDonald grew up on a farm.
Sick. That's sick. Looking a little fast. Might bump into that red in the back.
Sweeping.
Very
It
nice.
could sit 2 here.
Looks very nice.
Very nice draw.
Sitting 2.
Beautiful.
Sitting 2. Over on sheet 3.
Limiting MIT to at most 1 with hammer.
Yeah, forces him to draw to the forefoot as well. Can't tell if you can see any of the yellow rock, but I don't think you can. So it's just a draw. You have to be full 4, it looks like, to score a point.
Sheet 4 might be about to add a 5th stone to the little convention they got in there.
Convention on the buttons.
Wide.
It's wide.
Ooh,
It's
might
wide.
bump out.
Oh,
Bumps out of the
a little
yellow.
bit, but
Doesn't do anything.
Let's look at
It's very close.
Very close.
May have to measure here, but Michigan Tech has 1 more stone.
checking on the championship. See if the house is still as empty as ever.
And T1, we haven't seen T1 in a little bit.
Sheet 1 looks like the first M might have. Wisconsin doing a takeout on the red. Does it, and it looks like that yellow could be sitting.
Yellow or the red. That red's still there.
Oh.
Let's see who got the ball.
oh,
It
technically.
looks like they're going to measure.
It seems like Madison does not want this to be biting. They'd like to blank here,
Yeah. They would like to retain hammer.
but they may be forced if the biter bar shows that that stone is in the house.
Pulling out the fun measuring stick,
The biter bar, as some might call it.
one would say, perchance.
Harvard managed 3 in first.
On 3 ender. Hot start for Harvard.
Our in the field expert just
That
supported.
gives, yeah. That gives RPI the hammer going into the second end.
Looking at this measure, the biter bar.
We have no angle on that from here.
Looks like it's out of the house.
Looks like it's a blank.
Blank start for our championship game.
Okay.
Optimal for Madison to retain hammer going into end number 2.
They're really looking for more than 1 point off that hammer.
Get our other 2 sheets.
Or it scores, yeah.
Arizona State starting, so they scored some points. See if they sat 1 or 2.
So as soon as we have those scores for you, we'll be updating on your screen right there. The officials are going to put them up on the scoreboards, and yeah.
Starting off, Michigan Tech has a 2-ender with hammer to start. Good start for MTU. Looking at our consolation final. Arizona scored
Arizona
2, stole 2.
That was a great start from Andy to give him the second shot that could not really be dislodged. Really force him to make a difficult draw to even force the 1, which it seems like did not sit. So they got there too.
Looking now at the start of N2 for our championship game. Princeton starting off. Lots of ASU hype in the chat. Love to see it. Love to see it. Very good start for the new program of ASU. Almost a center line guard for
Not
Princeton.
quite.
Not quite.
Still a
Madison
good
looking to
program.
draw behind. In sheet 1, Harvard getting in there. Pretty well exposed. See if RPI tries to take it out.
Looks like that's what they're trying to do.
Yep.
Take out and roll behind the guards.
Madison coming in with the draw. Looks like they're going to go around the guard. We'll see how far it goes.
Just by.
Ooh. Handle coming.
I want to sit in the top of the house.
By. Looking like T-line. Front 4. Good shot. From
The Brian.
Madison.
Fortunately, RPI has missed their takeout.
Madison's on the point. Love Point Tire and Automotive, proud sponsor. 2024 College Curling Nationals.
I see in the chat, yes, MTU is playing for bronze versus Stevens Point.
MTU's currently up 2-0 in the second net.
Princeton's responding here.
Following the shot.
I think they're going to sit right on top. That's what they did last game against MTU a lot, sitting on top of the opponent's stones.
Early as well. They love throwing freezes with their leads in second.
Looks like Madison's going to try to do the same thing here.
No, it's early. You know, I can tell it's gonna be a good game. There's been some really fun strategy going on here. Stuff you don't often see at the college level, as far as you know, some of these harder shots. So it's really great to be able to see that in this gold medal match here at the 2024 USA College Curling Championships.
Really looking like a good shot here from Madison. Sweeping it online.
Bit light,
A little
however.
light. It makes it a little tougher for Princeton to be able to tap it.
Certainly tougher, but definitely doable. Want to see what's going on?
Let's check in on the other houses here.
Yeah.
IT is sitting 2. And it looks like MTU is sitting 3 right now in the other 2 sheets.
Stevens Point trying to pull it up.
Oh, that's coming in. Real
They can go
fast.
for the double.
Stevens,
Oh!
a near triple takeout.
Made contact with all 3 stones.
Beautiful.
Yeah, double and
Yeah.
sit.
Very
Double and
nice.
sit.
MIT looking to keep on the pressure, put another button or stone on the button, keeping it rolling.
Cool hand signal.
Declan with some really cool hand signals.
You still that one?
Yeah.
Declan was a first team All-American for the Northeast region. Good takeout from MTU. Keeping the
Rolling
house
out of the
clear.
house, though.
Another fun fact about ASU. Their skip also has Matt Hamilton's phone number. We asked her who the most famous person in our contact list was, and she said she curls in league with Matt and Becca Hamilton.
It's a subtle flex.
We cannot say the same.
Let's look back to our championship bracket. We're looking like we still got that line, got blown up a little bit.
Inching our way across the field of play here.
I think you think the Harvard's going a hit onto this red zone that appears to be sitting.
I mean, if they can get the roll, that would be.
Yeah.
Absolutely great.
Harvard has 2 in the house already, and if they can get rid of the shot
No,
rock,
they missed it.
3, but
Princeton's looking to take out, I think, on the yellow shot.
See like control, hit and roll.
Try to roll to the outside.
it's gotta come in.
It's coming in pretty
Coming in
wide.
I
high.
think they'll be
Oh, it
rolling
might
to
hit
the
it, though.
outside.
Yeah, they're just gonna settle.
Perfect little kiss. Now sitting 2. 2 or 1. Tough to tell with the angle. But a very good shot from, I think, Brian.
Fun fact about Brian. Brian knows how to intubate a baby, but for legal reasons, he does not.
Thank you, Brian.
Great fun facts, Brian.
Madison looking to take out the red on the right, I think, but it's looking a little wide. Maybe we'll peel off.
Ooh. I think
No.
yeah.
Bit too quick.
Tough miss from Madison
Oh, a
there.
draw from RPI coming in though.
Oh wow.
Now
Very
looking-
good tap.
Yeah, sitting 1 or 2 now.
Fun fact about RPI Skip is that he loves bearded dragons. They're his favorite animal.
There's spirit animal, one would say.
Yeah.
The bearded man with the bearded dragon.
Yeah.
He's-
He's a pretty sick dude. If I was sick with my money, I would put it in CCF Bank, making more possible. Thank you, CCF Bank, for being a proud sponsor of 2024 Curling Nationals. As we look now, Lara's guard was a little light, so now it is still open for Madison to go for a potential takeout.
And over on sheet 1, it looks like Harvard peeled off a guard, so RPI is pretty exposed here.
They're going for the same takeout that they just missed. However, this happened last end, and they were able to hit the double right after. So we'll see if they can make up for the miss.
And then sheet 1, RPI is going for the guard here.
This one looks a
This
little
takeout might be a bit
narrow.
too narrow.
Oh,
That's why we set
Overcompensating.
guards.
Back-to-back misses. The guard comes in clutch. Nelson really asking for this guard now. Can't miss it twice.
Quite the opportunity for Princeton to steal some points here in the second end.
My guess, based on how they're playing, is that Princeton is currently sitting 2.
I'm thinking because they keep going for the rights. We'll see if they go for it 3 times because Nelson is not looking to care about that. Speaking of Nelson, Princeton's alternate, Julia, her mom's maiden name is Nelson, which is a very fun fact.
Nelson like Nelson this kid.
Nelson like Nelson. Princeton able to tap theirs. It's still really protected with the yellow right behind it. Hard to take that one out.
Now it'll jam if you try to hit it.
And it's close enough you can't really sit on top of it still.
I think they're going to try to peel it off, though, because it's not
Yep.
a bit of distance there.
We gotta construct some magic here. Like Cadillac Construction, proud sponsor of 2024 College Curling Nationals.
Ooh,
Shots coming in hot.
absolute rocket. It might
Ooh.
go.
Ooh,
It
Oh.
might.
it's gonna
far-
bounce off that one.
Ooh.
Bounce in.
Ooh. Tough to see the distances there, but it looks like they're red still.
So see how the angles are looking now. But the red, well, you have to get that out.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell for us.
Princeton looking to sit on top of the triangle of stones, just keeping it well protected.
And on sheet 1, again, RPI looks like they have their one stone in the house that they're trying to guard and protect again.
Quick look over at the other houses.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
So that's a
Yeah.
really
Quite a lot going on
busy
here on
house.
sheet 3.
Busy house on sheet 3, empty house on sheet 4. Looks like MIT is still sitting 1. However, with the Yellowstone on top, it's going to be hard to get more than that. And then on sheet 4, looks like they're playing a very similar game that we saw in the first end of our championship.
And my team
Keeping it
might
empty.
peel this first one off. No,
it's coming in pretty fast.
it's a bit too on the nose, and that's
MTU
bad.
or MIT nosed it. Now ASU is now sitting 1.
And
Really not what they want.
there's that redstone behind it if you try to hit it. Kind of tough.
Update with the scores. MTU is currently up 2-0 in the second end on Stevens Point. Arizona State is up 2-0 on MIT in the second end. It is 0-0 in the second end in our championship game between Princeton and UW-Madison. And between RPI and Harvard, it is 3-0 Harvard. Arizona State cooking up some fun. We'll go back to our championship and see what happened over there. Looks like Princeton was a little light on their thing. It's pretty guarded now. See what UW does.
Down to skip shots for both of these games. RPI protected behind a wall of guards, but there is a path there.
Harvard looks like they're shooting for a really tight gap.
Both takeouts coming down fast now.
It's like hits.
And both went through.
Crazy takeouts. Our championship, though, is a nasty double takeout. UW now sitting comfortably.
And then over on sheet 1, I mean, man, that Harvard takeout. Yeah, they're sitting 1 now. It's beautiful.
Princeton now maybe looking to get behind, sneak in.
RPI is going to try and follow Harvard in through the same port. Princeton looking to tap their stone that's in the front of the 4-foot back so that they can sit.
As RPI's shot is coming down the ice, they hit it. I think they hit 3. That would be a huge end.
Oh, it's a bit tight.
Oh!
Little run back.
RPI.
Now sitting 1.
It's like they're only sitting 1, but still good.
I like these shots here.
These are some really high level shots.
And I believe that was the
It should have been
final
this.
cut of the end. So that's
Oh,
one for
okay.
RPI.
Now it is 3-1. Harvard takes back hammer.
Let's go to the middle 2 sheets.
Princeton shot coming in. See if it can curl a little bit more here so we can get a good favorable bump.
Favorable
And
bump.
it
Beautiful.
does.
That does look like it.
Looks like they are now shot in their reactions.
They do.
Laura
They do look
is happy.
satisfied.
MIT cooking up something to get rid of that yellow on the button from Arizona State. See what they do. If I was cooking, I'd want to thrive with Thrivent Financial, proud sponsor of 2024 College Curling National. Thank you, Thrivent Financial.
What's your best one yet?
Can we check the score? It looks like the third place match is in their third end now, as Madison is looking to follow Princeton with maybe blowing up the middle.
Like,
So it's
Stevens
One
Point
point.
has gotten 1 point with the hammer. Good stuff by MTU to limit them to 1 with hammer and taking it back. Looking in, looks like Arizona State got 1 from MIT.
let's see what's happening in a gold medal match.
Or MIT got 1, sorry, I misspoke. Might be. MIT got 1 back, and Arizona gets hammered.
Yeah.
Good action.
Read the score.
Seems that
Princeton stole 1 from Madison. Strong shots from Nelson and Laura to steal 1. Good stuff. from our East Coast brethren.
Let's check the Harvard score.
RBI got 3.
Have you ever been on a toboggan and then you've fallen off and run and broken your teeth? Well, then you should run to Toboggan Run Dental. They can help you with all your dental needs. With Dr. Charles Chrysler and Dr. Rachel Enkel. Thank you, Toboggan Run Dental, for supporting the sport of curling.
Sorry, our camera's malfunctioning a bit here.
Yeah,
Focusing
that's
in
weird.
On what's really important.
It's really important to me.
It's also important to protect what you have, protect what's dear to you with State Farm. Ashley R. Headley is our agent of choice. Thank you, Ashley, for sponsoring College Curling Nationals.
Starting off from Princeton, it's a center guard.
Wilson and Brian with a nice sweep to get it relatively deep. Regards him.
Nothing in the house yet for either of these two games.
It's like that is some going draw behind here.
Yeah, like they're trying to change that. Looks a bit wide to me though.
A bit heavy as well. Mara's gonna try to sweep that out. And it's out. I think Lara may be going to go behind now as well. Something swept as soon as it was released from Jonathan. Let's see where it's up.
It looks fast to me, but they're sweeping it, so it must not be.
Might stick around. I think it sticks
Yeah.
in the back 8.
They're all a good shot. They can still see a little bit of it.
Yeah. They're gonna
Oh, but it looks like they're going to attack it from the other side.
Yep.
So,
draw it. I think
two.
Jacob, let's see what else is going to draw.
Busy 4-foot in the Arizona MIT match.
Yeah. They've been piling rocks in the fourth.
Yeah, yeah, that's.
You need someone to pile rocks for you, however, you should call Cadillac Construction. Best construction in Rice Lake. Thank you for sponsoring the College Curling National Team.
He's coming in with
I think he went to center line.
Yeah.
It's a little bit wide.
a little wide. It might
come
come
in.
in, but
It'll come in for sure. I think that'll sit top 4.
Nice.
ooh.
Oh,
Really
top-
nice.
Oh,
top of
beautiful,
house.
actually.
Really nice shot. Not wide at all. Perfect.
Especially if they're sitting, I think. Yeah, no, they're definitely sitting.
Perfect line.
That was a shot by Alex from MIT.
Alex and MIT have been having a great weekend. They went 2-1 in the group stage and fell from Consolation by DSC only. They were the first seed in the Consolation bracket, and they have made it to the final. So they've been playing really good curling. They've only lost one game all weekend. Yeah, they've been hot all weekend.
And the one game they lost was an absolute nail biter.
Mm-hmm.
Very fun game to watch.
Came down to the very last stone versus Toledo. Now over on sheet 4, we have Michigan versus UW Stevens Point. Looks like that last rock is a draw to the top of the house, sort of coinciding with that draw in the back of the 12 foot as well.
Eric, welcome in the chat. Thank you for the comment, Eric. Appreciate you tuning in. Have fun at League tonight. Thank you for running it for us. Yeah, have fun with Thomas.
Oh,
Great
I see
double.
with an
Great
amazing
double.
double. Sitting a bit exposed, but
Very nice clearing out of
Yeah,
all
he's
the
devastating.
close stones.
And looks like ASU wants to hit and roll behind the guard.
Oh, we're back.
If anyone can hear us, we're having a bit of a Wi-Fi issue here at the club. We're trying to fix it now, so please hold tight as we try to fix this issue. Alright. Things should be back to normal here on the Wi-Fi side of things. Just please be advised if it goes out again. That is probably why the stream has stopped working. But we're gonna try our best to keep things up and rolling here. So it looks
Championship game
like,
pretty exciting.
yeah,
They're sitting at least 2, maybe 3 for Madison.
And they wanted. Madison trying to draw down their own stone here. Sit on the yaw.
looks a little light there. It's that red guard.
Slightly narrow.
Oh, the red top of the house.
Bro, like it's sweeping, almost got it by. Extremely close.
So now those 2 Madison stones are exposed. So Princeton can take an opportunity here and just draw right into it and sit on top of the button. The draw is there. It's wide open to do so. So we'll see how this plays out. Over on sheet 1, it looks like RPI is sitting almost directly on the button, with Harvard sort of kissing that stone towards the top of the 4. Looks like Harvard is calling for a takeout on that RPI stone. So it looks like Princeton is drawing into that little bubble there. They have some nice backing. Oh,
Ooh,
sitting on the button.
just bumped those 2 a little bit out of the way. Beautiful.
Great Stone. Looks like on sheet 1, Harvard did get that takeout. So RPI has
Okay.
scored 1 in the third end. Let's check in really quickly on sheets 3 and 4. Right after
We see the end
this,
of P2.
yeah.
The end of this end. This is a big end here. It's only a 1-0 game. Things have been open so far. This is the first end, I think, that's been really clogged. And teams have been aggressive, trying to take all the points.
At least try the two middle.
Oh, I just got.
Here comes Mitch. Madison skip.
Oh, they got it. Thank you to Tommy Lenz for sponsoring this college curling live stream with his microphone.
It's like Arizona's trying to get involved. A little too hard. MIT Rock sticks. Ooh, a lot happened over on our championship sheet. Let's see how it turned out. Oh, Princeton's sitting. Princeton is sitting. And it looks like they're trying to guard that one up based on where that broom is being thrown.
On sheet 3, it looks like Arizona walked away with 1. And just a quick peek at sheet 4. Michigan took 3.
So 5-1 Michigan over on sheet 4.
Lots of deliberation on sheet 2.
Oh, it's sponsored by Diet Coke.
And you were the last. Maybe I can just go get it.
Looks like they're placing a guard to protect that stone sitting at the T line over on sheet 2. See what happens.
Got a lot of speed. I don't want to sit pretty deep here.
Ryan trying to kill it.
Hey, it is curling. Ooh,
Ooh.
probably not quite where they want it. Or, I mean,
It's pretty protected though.
actually, yeah, and the
Depending on what they do though. I mean, Madison could come right in and try to hit that top red there and set off the back red flying back. So, and then they would sit. So we should see what they do. That's probably what I would do if I were them.
Yeah, we'll see. I think Madison started to take their one here.
Yep, we're showing all of the matches today with a focus on the gold medal match.
People are gonna complain no matter what. I don't know if
Oh,
it's exactly what UW Madison wanted.
that's really what they need.
Looks like they're
Very
sitting
nice.
two.
Very
Two or
nice.
three?
Usually
Might be 3.
could have been 3 there. Huge for
The scoreboard, and then we'll go over to seats 3 and 4. See what's going on over there.
Sounds good.
it's like 3
3.
for UW Madison.
Just refreshing some stuff on our end so you guys can see the scores on the top of the live stream here. Top and bottom. The bottom is where it rotates. You'll be able to see the sheet number, the end number, the score, and who has hammer.
Very nice hit and roll by MTU there. MTU's third.
Yeah. Nicely protected stone in there.
Looks like it's mostly or fully covered. Can't tell.
Close to it, at least.
And Chris, that's a really interesting piece of information for those who haven't seen that. It seems that the Madison skip, Mitch Armstrong, plays against Matt and Becca Hamilton, which is very impressive for a college curler.
Mitch has been growing great all weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that guy's got some crazy experience under his belt.
He's been growing for a long time.
You know, college curling is fun because you get a mix of experience here. You know, some teams haven't curled at all before, have only curled when they came to college. That's most of Penn State's team. We've all only been curling since we came to Penn State. And then you get some schools, especially out in the Midwest, where people have access to curling at an earlier age, and they're doing juniors and doing some leagues while they're in high school. So we do get to see a wide range of experience here out on the curling ice.
But if you want somebody with a lot of experience in exterior housework, call Forever Exteriors, a sponsor of the 2024 National Championships.
An interesting sight here on sheet 1. Nice little ketchup and mustard wall, really close to the hog line there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, they're nice. They alternate.
Looks like there's a single stone in the house. That'll be RPI sitting.
Looks like one of our games.
So true, Joey.
If you'd like to support these new curlers, go to psucurling.org, go to the donate tab.
Thank you, Patrick, for your support on our sponsor reads. We love the enthusiasm.
Oh. Looks like they measured for a center.
Let's see if it's center line. if a guard in the first 5 stones of the end is sitting on the center line, then any stone that touches it and knocks it off at the center line is burned.
This is the new tick rule. It started as a trial rule in the U.S., I believe, in the 2022 to 2023 year, and has now pretty much been fully adopted in the U.S.
Yep, we're playing by WCF rules here for college going basketball.
Nice weight on Princeton stone.
Maybe a tad heavy.
Maybe a tad heavy.
Vince is trying to get it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, between the back and back block.
Doesn't look like it's sitting. I think that front yellow is still sitting.
Yes, I believe so.
But it's close. You saw Mitch looking there.
Yeah.
Fun fact on Princeton. Princeton's Julia has a 1,155-day streak on Duolingo.
In Swedish.
Yes.
In Swedish, wow.
Yes.
That is very impressive. I had about a 5-day streak on Duolingo before I lost it, so
Yeah.
that's actually like extremely impressive. Good guard on that stone over on sheet 2.
Very nice. Stone throwing with some speed, trying to get through the wall on sheet 1.
Just by. Ooh, but that's not what they wanted. With
No,
Harvard
they-
sitting now behind the Great Wall.
Great Wall of Harvard. See the straw here, that's some great sweeping, but
I think it's enough.
just a tad too light to be sitting.
Both close.
That Yellowstone's a tough one to get out.
I mean, at this point, if I were Princeton, I'd probably have to try drawing on the other side.
Yeah, you have a little bit more room over there.
Madison's going for the takeout. And I think he was gesturing that he wants to roll in, but I don't really know where the room is for
I
that.
don't know where you see the... Maybe he was looking for the double. Maybe that's what the...
Yeah.
A double there would put them sitting too, which would be very nice.
Let's go over to the middle 2 sheets.
A lot of stones there.
Again.
Yeah.
Looks like sheet 4 just wrapped up their end.
It's definitely quicker than the other sheets so far.
We headed to halftime.
So at this national championship, after the 4th end, you get about 3 minutes to consult with your team, consult with your coach, take a bit of a breather in the middle of our draws. So that's what sheet 4 will be doing, and when they come back, we'll check in on them.
Sheet 3, it looks like MIT is sitting right now, but not very safe.
Not safe at all. They are. It looks like they are second shot though. It's hard to tell, but I think they're second shot. So that's a nice knowing that for them.
Beautiful
Ooh.
draw on sheet 2.
It's like Madison is a two. It looks like. Yeah. Over on sheet 3, let's look at this draw here.
Hmm.
Oh,
Gonna clip that yellow to sit 2.
He's sitting too, but I'm not exactly sure if that's what they want there.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely dangerous.
but I'm not sure you can take out both reds at the same time, so...
It's true.
And the MIT has hammer for this end, so they just play the takeout game. They'll take 2. That's what they're probably going for.
Let's see what. Take out straight down the middle. Ooh, peel only their own. Unfortunately.
Hold on, can I slip the other sheet back?
Good catch by Andy there.
Looks like sheet 1 wrapped up also. We'll get the scores updated for sheets 1 and 4. The conclusion of this end.
Looks like ASU is talking strategy to figure out what to do with the scenario they have on the forefoot.
Very much trying not to give up 2 here.
The Madison Consulting also. Just barely tapping them in on sheet 3. I'm not sure if that's enough for ASU. MIT has hammer here, so
Without the overhead angle, it's hard to tell who's second shot.
So some quick updates on sheet 1 and sheet 4 as far as scores go. So going into N5, we have Harvard 4, RPI 2, with RPI having hammer going into the 5th end. And on sheet 4, we have Michigan Tech 7 and Stevens Point 1, with Stevens Point having hammer. Also going into the 5th.
looks like MIT just tossed that stone, and now we're gonna have a measure for second shot. MIT got at least one. See if they can get the second.
Gotta weigh our options here with Rice Lake Weighing Systems. Thank you, Rice Lake Weighing Systems, for sponsoring.
W. Madison's shot coming in.
I bumps.
Trying to promote to sit.
I don't think that's quite
but
it, but
It's too much moment.
this here does have the hammer, so let's see if they can.
looking for a double, it looks like.
Looking for a way to sit here.
Yeah.
They give up one or two. Be tough. Results of the measure are ASU is closer. So that'll be 1 for MIT. Going into the half, MIT down 1 against ASU.
See what happens here on sheet 2.
Oh,
Barrelson.
Ooh.
that could have limited UW Madison just won, but we do have one more skip stone for each team.
Like our game on sheet 4 started again as well.
Yeah, we'll be switching over to that once skip shots are thrown here.
On the left side, they could, but that front yellow stone does make it a little bit tight because it's sitting a bit off the center line.
Princeton drawn to the 4 foot.
But I think it would be possible.
I think Princeton could definitely draw into the 4 foot here. We're definitely seeing at least some degree of curl on all these sheets. You know, it's been differing a little bit between sheets, but definitely enough swing where they could get that draw into the 4 foot and be at least somewhat protected.
The ice weekend has been really nice.
The ice keepers have done a great job.
Yes, very, way more curl than we're used to on our home ice.
UW
Good little
Madison,
promote.
there we go,
Very
sitting on
well
the floor.
Very nice.
And that's what they wanted this whole time. Princeton was looking before, I believe, to try to find a way to take those yellow out and sit for multiple, because they don't want to have to give up hammer here just taking one. But I think they'd be lucky to get one now.
I don't know what they're going for at this point. I guess they want to stop 3.
And they're
Yeah.
trying to limit. They're trying to limit. This is
Keep it
about
open.
damage control right now.
Princeton wants to be in the game going to their halftime break. They want to be within reach.
Well, if they blow this,
With the double.
yeah, they can blow it open here
Kind of
for.
double, kind of.
Yeah, they can blow it open for the double on the guards, and then if they keep it open and can hit a takeout on the shot rock right now, they're
Really?
shooting 2.
Yeah, this is the last one, so. But I think they'll just limit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well,
Yep, good limit.
Nice. All right.
But
One for you to
losing
do.
one with hammer when you're already down is really not what you're looking for.
no, they have 2 more shots, don't they?
Oh,
Wait, that was the first skip
Wait, did
rocks.
They
First
do?
skip rocks.
Never mind, I missed.
Commentators are sleeping.
Oh my gosh.
If I was sleeping, I'd need real estate, like real estate solutions. They make it easy for us.
Wait, what?
Real estate solutions.
Yeah, we'll have to see if they can.
We throwing it early.
I'm gonna guard it up so that Princeton cannot promote here. Walk away with 3 or 4.
I wonder how much of the stone they can see though. If they're able to do a potential
I
peel.
think it's pretty well covered, but you can definitely see that there's at least a tiny bit of that stone they can hit.
Like, look at
Have to go pretty straight back.
But if they peel out, they get 3. And it would be a very, very successful end going into the half. Looks like that's what they're going for here.
Tapping his head to signal peel weight.
You know, it's pretty funny. There's some sort of standardized hand signals in curling. Penn State does it completely differently. So whenever we make our calls, everybody's really confused because the typical peel is our guard, and you know we keep things confusing. It's pretty funny. We've had to learn both sets. We have our own set of hand signals.
Imperial versus metric.
Yeah, imperial versus metric. Exactly.
And whether you need imperial or metric measurements, head on down to Rice Lake Weighing Systems to get the most accurate measurements around. Thank you,
Thank
Rice Lake Weighing Systems, for sponsoring the 2024 USA Curling College National Championship. CCA.
Oh,
Ooh, a little bit.
Oh, no, that's not good. I think that was finally their last.
One for Madison going into break, up 4-1. Take that to the bank. Dairy State Bank. Thank you for sponsoring College Curling Nationals. Very well played throughout the first half by both teams. Mitch Armstrong hitting a beautiful shot for Madison to get 3. Been an amazing game so far.
Getting over to sheets 3 and 4. Things are back in the swing of things after the half.
Team appears to be sitting at least one in the house. Stevens Point trying either. Stevens Point looks to be trying to hit it. Yep, definitely trying to hit. Yeah, he was definitely sitting multiple stones here.
MTU is doing MTU things.
Yeah.
you know, Stevens Point really is in not so good of a place right now in terms of staying in this game. They have to get some points in here in order to catch up to Michigan Tech.
They face some really tough competition this weekend. But, you know, they're still an amazing team. They've won nationals in the past, but it looks like this year is just not their year.
Still top 4 no matter what.
Yeah,
Which is
still
a
very
great
great.
accomplishment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Mass Tech gets it drawn behind the guard.
Doing what they did in the last game, just lining everything up on that center line. Small unknown school outside of Boston might clinch the consolation bracket.
Thank you for the support on our ad reads in the chat. We appreciate it.
Almost as much as we appreciate our sponsors: Forever Exteriors, Edward Jones Investments, CCF Bank, Toboggan Run Dental, Thrivent Financial, Real Estate Solutions, Dairy State Bank, LaPointe Tire and Automotive, State Farm, Cadillac Construction, and Rice Lake Weighing Systems.
Good shot here from Arizona.
Very
Follow MTU. Having a little Princeton sitting on top of it. Maybe could hit it back to get rid of it. MIT wanting to follow that.
And that's sheet 4, Stevens Point Stones coming down. Trying to shake things up here.
It's a busy house. Ooh,
Keeps it a little more open, a little less cluttered, a little easier to deal with.
very open, but
Open it up, stuck around.
4 Michigan Stones sitting right now. Very dangerous for Stevens Point.
Shot here from MIT. Alex, their second. Looking very promising. Little wide, but still nudges theirs.
Over on sheet 4, MTU has got a bit of an interesting setup here, where they have 4, not quite horizontal, but almost horizontal-ish stones set up in the house. They've been definitely having a fun weekend here in Rice Lake, Wisconsin. I was able to see a 19-month-old golden doodle they brought along with them. A very cute dog. Shout out MTU.
Shout out MTU also for bringing an inhaler.
Thank
Very
you for
fun.
that.
They're very real for that. Much appreciated.
MTU on the skip stones.
We're guarding things up because they're really exposed here.
Very nice, aggressive card.
Trying to put the nail in the coffin here
Yeah.
on Stevens Point.
Look at a house like this. I mean, you're not gonna get everything out. So.
I like all my cards to be in the house.
See Mitch Armstrong blowing the nose.
If you need
do it.
You want to do an ad read?
I would,
All right.
You know I would love
We
it.
have
You
some
know I would
guests
love
on
it.
the stream today. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Hi, my name is Michael. I play for the RPI team. If you watched yesterday, we were in here commentating. Penn State out here killing it. I'd love to see it.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Sky. I'm from Harvard Curling.
Awesome. What are we looking at right now? Oh, look at my team out there.
Yeah.
Look at you. They're so cute. Oh, wait.
Harvard's looking great. Harvard's looking great out there.
Oh, wow.
Can't wait to see the score though. Again.
Harvard's up
fun
to
facts
words
that
like
you
two.
guys-
Do I have any fun facts?
Just
Oh. Looks like
Doors the doors. The doors.
there's some opening with a nice draw to the button over on sheet 2. But things are pretty open. We'll see if a takeout game ensues.
Just look at my skip sweep in there. That's Lorelli. Jacob Lorelli coming in.
We love Jacob Lorelli at Penn State.
He's one of our favorite players.
Yes.
Yes.
Some might even say he's a bit of a father figure, maybe a son figure. in the club.
He's a father figure to me, and I'm a year older.
Think of a year older. Mitch Armstrong.
We're seeing some excellent curling out here today.
Yeah, we have quite a lot of support from the rest of college curling as we watch these final draw heres today.
Nice sweeping, trying to hold hold the line here for Madsen.
Just a little fast, yeah. Gotta keep it straight. Looking like center guard. Harvard.
Harvard with a nice takeout. I think they're sitting now. Chris King bathing in celebration.
Chris, hands up in there. It's good.
See what's happening on 3 and 4 real quick.
It's like
That's a lot of
ASU
stuff.
sitting 1 or 2. And on sheet 4, it is Messi.
Actually, I don't know about that.
Stevens Point had a very nice draw down. Looks like they limited Michigan Tech to 2.
Yeah, that
Possibly
Michigan Tech
one.
has at least 6 stones in the house, but they're being held to almost none of them.
On a stone that is almost impossible to recruit.
I believe this is their last skip shot here, too. Guarded up.
Yeah, let's see the last of this end over here.
That would be a good guard.
So
What's
we
good when
all
the last shot you throw is a guard?
How do you know it's good?
Arizona's trying to tap back that yellow and get the red out of there. It's got
look
a
a little
curl.
wide.
Got a curl. They could have just peeled that off. Unfortunate.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
The skip shots. Steven Point has to score here to stay in it.
They really, yeah, they're. I wouldn't say it's over, but they need to start picking up.
They've got this. I believe it. Trust.
Me too.
We have seen 5 enders here.
if actually we've seen 6 enders here
Yeah.
over this Nationals weekend, so anything can happen.
It's crazy curling.
Stone in.
Oh, they might bump that.
Might be able
Bump
to
that
bomb.
closer.
Oh!
Wait, no.
A bit unfortunately.
It just. Maybe the perspective is weird, but it looked like it just barely went through a gap.
Yeah, that looked very good at first.
So I believe they scored 1 there. That would be MTU.
MIT.
But
MIT guards up there. He guards up there. Stone in the button.
Very nice card.
Wow. Excellent play.
Can we move to middle 2?
That's 1
One
for
finish.
MTU.
8-1. Back in our championship game. Madison appears to be sitting 1, I would say.
That's what it looks like to me.
Bird. Raw coming in here.
Not a girl. Better. Let's see, might get to it. It's very hard.
Sweeping.
Not quite. Not quite.
Okay. Sweeping backwards. That's what's
Sweeping
bad.
backwards scares me.
Especially on slider.
And it's the
Especially
stone
on
right
fire.
behind you.
Yeah.
High risk, high rewards.
That's true. That's very true.
Worked great for them.
Let's see what ASU is cooking up over here.
Andy McDonald. Grew up on a farm.
Fun fact about ASU's
McDonald's farm.
oh yeah. Fun fact about ASU's second, she's allergic to cantaloupe. A girl after my own heart.
Ooh, Princeton sneaking right down the middle there to get by.
Look at those tiger pants.
Oh.
Still in a good spot. They can hit it and smack out
Good.
Madison's.
Let's see on sheet 3.
Yes, you
See what
shot.
happens.
Peel one off, but don't get anything near the butt.
MIT is still sitting over on sheet 3.
Madison looking to clog up so that they cannot smack their red back.
It's like MIT wants another guard as well here. Over on C3.
I mean, at this point, I think that's a fair play.
Right.
MIT's in a position here to steal one and tie the game up.
Shot coming in for Madison. Needs to curl a little bit.
To plug that center up.
Whoa, a
Hit the
little
guard.
too far.
It's like that center is wide open.
Does look like it's wide open.
Yeah, it sure does.
It's hammer.
Princeton acknowledging this. Can't even believe their eyes.
And that was
A
a
huge play
shot.
here.
Only
He's
for-
going crazy.
Swinging his broom on a skid probably. I mean,
Smacking the broom down.
we're gonna have to
Oh, yeah.
What does it even mean?
You know,
Anybody
maybe
have manuals?
maybe they have their own signals like Penn State.
So we get G with it.
Biggie.
What
Great shot.
Taps it in.
It's tough to see exactly who's closer, but I think they tapped it out enough.
They look very happy with the shot.
Nelson looks happy.
The hand up is pretty decent.
Yeah. That's the international sign.
Yep.
Pretty decent.
Arizona State looking to draw in on the left side. Sneak in. It's kind
Just
of,
have to talk quite a bit to get there.
if anyone can hit it, it's Andy McDonald.
Oh, but I think they're gonna come out and hit and roll in.
Didn't roll off there.
It's oh.
So close.
Madison
Sheet
coming in.
2, is that gonna go in enough?
Madison looking like they're gonna little kiss, a little smooch
It's
on
like
that
one
run.
for MIT to tie it up.
What will Princeton do here?
Madison didn't seem unhappy with that shot at all.
Yeah. Oh, Princeton.
Over on sheet 1, the score is
Gotta stake it.
5-2.
I think it's 5-2.
Yeah. What will Mitch Armstrong cook up here?
No, it looks like Princeton's sitting. He's trying to see if there's enough room in that port to touch only the reds.
Talking about red. Isn't that the theme color for State Farm?
It is. Oh, I think so. My
Well,
favorite neighbor.
speaking of State Farm, thank you to Ashley R. Headley, agent for State Farm. Thank you for sponsoring the 2024 USA Curling College National Championships.
Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you, Ashley.
For all your insurance, State Farm is there. I like a good neighbor.
State Farm is there.
Our one commentator is even in khakis.
My goodness.
Big
It's all
Jake.
ask him
Just
what
like
he's wearing.
Jake.
That's what he's wearing. UW coming in now.
Oh, no, Princeton has the last shot.
Get it.
But yeah, they missed. So I guess they.
So our stream is currently a little wonky right now. Please bear with us.
switch to.
Princeton currently chefing up a way to get some more points out of this hammer run.
Let's see what else is good.
Do you think you can chef something up with some dairy?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, you know it. I'm always in the kitchen. They call me Mike the chef.
They do.
All right. So
One of my many
speaking
names.
of dairy, thank you to Dairy State Bank, another one of our sponsors this year.
Some good Madison fans in the chat.
I love to see the love in the chat. That's what I hear.
In case you don't follow Princeton on Instagram, this game is shaping up to see if Tigers can eat Badgers.
Tigers have eaten all weekend long.
It's in the Crimson.
All different types of animals.
They came hungry.
Very.
Delicious.
Hungry for dairy?
Ooh, hits out that. Not sure how much that helps.
Don't really think that does too much there.
Keeps it open on the left side.
It does. It does.
Potential draw.
UW might have an opportunity here.
UW skip Mitch Armstrong.
Barreling down the ice.
Fun fact about curling shoes for parents watching out there. One shoe has a slider on the bottom, so you can just glide on down the ice.
Made out that one.
It's made out of Teflon. Yes.
Madison shots coming down.
Put it down. Some.
Maybe be able
Some
to
sweep. There we go.
get in there.
There's nothing much on it.
Slug it down.
Bit narrow.
Oh.
Bit narrow. But exposes the red stone.
However,
There,
I think this is Princeton's hammer shot.
Yes, it is.
So they can get the potential for more than one.
Now, if you're Princeton, you definitely want to try to do that, as they're currently down 3 with the score 4-1, with Madison on top right now.
Timeout.
Technical.
Technical.
Timeout.
What are they?
Interesting stuff going on over there.
Oh my goodness!
He
You just.
broke his broom on his dunk.
Oh my
Maybe
goodness.
that's a technical time.
That can be a technical timeout.
It makes sense.
Maybe don't.
Don't smack you.
You ever played the broom on the ice before?
I have not. Speaking of breaking brooms, if I ever break something, I'm gonna need some construction to come fix it.
It's true.
I need Cadlick Construction, proud sponsor of College Curl. Incoming, takeout, Princeton.
Gotta roll in.
Oh,
Could be two.
Oh, that's exactly what they needed.
Exactly what they wanted. Let's see.
Gotta. Vice has gotta fight it up. Looking like 2 for Princeton.
That would be my guess. Are they leaving? No.
No.
One
One.
for Madison.
Right.
Really?
Very tough.
Wow, okay.
Very tough for Princeton.
It was tight, tough with the angle to see there. But it looks like that takeout was not able to roll. Looking at a third place game, MTU. That's cooking up some MTU things.
On C4.
see what happens here with this draw. Looks a little fast.
Ooh, yeah, I think that's just gone through.
That one's gonna give it a little insurance. We insure it out.
If you need insurance, talk to State Farm.
Talk to Jake.
Talk to James. Dumb.
I don't know anything about insurance. I would point you in the direction of Ashley R. Headley. Thank you for sponsoring the college growing up with Toby.
Good hit here
Ooh.
from MTU.
Basically knows it.
Removing the opportunity for a big end from Stevens' point to get back.
And we're back online here with the stream. Again, it was just Wi-Fi issues. This may or may not be going in and out. We have other people trying to live stream for their own teams out in the warm room. We're trying our best to keep everything going, so things might be a little in and out, but it'll be back. We just gotta play around with the Wi-Fi a little bit.
We lost.
Unfortunately, no sponsors or internet providers.
But as you know, internet costs money. So how do you deal with your finances? You should go talk to Thrivent Financial. They will help you with your financial needs.
Looking here from Princeton.
For all intent, they're
Maybe trying to
not.
kiss onto the yellow.
A bit too
A
fast.
little bit fast and a miss. Rare miss from Lara. Hate to see that. Yeah, it's Lara.
Similar story on sheet 1 with RPI. Straight through, unfortunately.
Looking still. House very clear here. Madison playing smart, removing the opportunity for big ends from Princeton to get back into this game. Very smart. Another miss from Lara. Ooh, this is very rare. She's usually right on top of it.
It's very uncharacteristic.
Struggling here. So little in the house. Unlike the few ends before this that we've seen. Not a lot to hit.
Very good play here from Madison to control. Thank you in the chat for the love. I love the love in the chat. I love you guys. in the chat for even saying anything. Speaking of saying things, you would need, if you wanted to talk investments and say things about investments, I know a guy to go to. Edward Jones Investments, proud sponsor of College Curling Match.
Oh, that stone was thrown through too.
Another one through the house.
Ice might be picking up here at this point.
Yeah.
Fourth or third draw of the day. Ice is getting fast. Princeton still going for the take. Yellow.
Harvard is sitting 2 over on sheet 1. RPI is trying to figure out how to deal with that. They're currently down by 3.
So at this point, our does not want to do it. We'd like to keep it within 2. Minimum.
I believe this
Should hit.
it'll roll
Wow.
out.
Princeton at this point might be going for a blank, so they can retain hammer to try again for a big end to come back.
Yeah. It is the 6th though, so they could take points here, give up 1 in the 7th, and have it back for the final end.
That would be ideal, but
And the sound of thunderous applause makes me think that yes,
click on
sheet 4, Stevens Point shook. Huskies beat the Hounds.
Third place.
Yes, bronze medalist at the 2024 USA Curling College National Championships, Michigan Tech.
Congratulations, Michigan Tech.
Final score was 8-2.
Michigan Tech has had a great tournament so far. They've only lost 1 game all tournament to Princeton in a nail biter that came down to the last stone.
Yeah.
Princeton had to draw in for 2, and they hit their draw. And that sent FTU down to the 3rd place match, where they took care of business. They looked amazing all week.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this Princeton match was the only match of MTU's that went all 8 ends. They've been able to nail the coffin and blow out most of their opponents throughout the weekend, other than the Tigers.
Fun fact about MTU's coach, really quick. Her coach, Gordon McLean, founded Copper Country Curling Club.
That's very cool, Gordon.
We appreciate all that.
And it looks like Princeton blanked there. They just took out Madison's final stone, so they'll keep hammer going into the 7th end. But down 4 is not where you want to be.
Not sure that's quite what they needed down 4, but if you need a blank house, you can buy it at Real Estate Solutions.
Possibly with money from CCF Bank.
Going crazy on the ad reads today.
Thank you for sponsoring 2024 College Curling Nationals.
That's actually like a game.
Looks like RPI got 1 in the 6th.
Incoming shot here from UW Madison's lead, Jada Harris, who, fun fact, is engaged and getting married to their skip, Mitch Armstrong, in 3 months. Congratulations, you two, for getting married.
Yes, congratulates, guys. Congratulations.
They're with grad students at the University of Wisconsin in Madison.
Yeah, now in the college curling national final. Good shot here from the fiance.
Welcome back to the stream. Again, Wi-Fi issues.
Happens.
It happens.
It's spotty.
So quick correction from Rob.
Yeah, I messed up the name. I looked at Wisconsin Stevens Point. The fiancée is actually Emily Brost, soon to be Mitch Brost or Emily Armstrong. Congratulations, Emily
Or
and
they'll
Mitch.
just keep their last names.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That can also happen.
You never
let's see
know.
what they do.
You know.
They're two people.
They are.
Fun
Yeah.
fact about Emily: she's excited to graduate this year from pharmacy school.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's tough.
That's a lot in 1 year.
That's a lot.
So congrats.
My second year undergrad. I can't even think that far ahead. That's a lot of years down the line.
Oh,
Keeps it open.
really
Ooh,
good shot.
Madison sitting 3.
Very nice shot for that.
Applause.
Madison trying
Madison's playing really
to
well.
take a big end here and just run away with the game. That would be huge for them.
It would be.
Princeton really needs
This needs
more
to sit on
stones in
this.
play to pick this back.
Try to kiss on the button here.
Ooh, looks like that was a heel over on sheet 3.
Arizona State sitting 1, it appears. With Hammer.
LT certainly has the momentum. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Yeah, the last 3 ends, ball taken 1. They're cooking.
Looks like a little narrow here from Brian.
Ooh.
Oh,
Overcurled a bit.
Overcurled a little bit much.
Turn rough.
Maybe a tad slow.
See what Mitch cooks up.
I think they're trying to go into it.
Trying to do what Princeton.
IT with a nice draw to the 4.
Good shot. Wisconsin's coming in now. And smacks that thing out.
Oof.
Good night in their hands.
Pass it up. See what Princeton able to cook up here. I believe this is their 5th shot. And we are back. Wisconsin looking to keep taking out the Princeton Stones, I believe.
Just trying to eliminate the red here.
Playing very smartly.
let's see.
Ooh.
Throw, but you know they're still sitting
Field.
3 to 4 right
It was
now.
late enough in the game, and Madison has enough of a lead that if they just keep taking stones out, they're going to be able to
Hold on.
hold on to the lead.
On the other sheet, MIT appears to be currently sitting 2.
Madison appears to be really comfortable with the super heavyweight takeouts, so this bodes well for them.
Shot from Laura Katz. Big game Katz.
I've got sheet 1. It's the 7th end, but our RPI can. It's within striking distance of Harvard if they can. Get some stones in play.
It took 1 in the last end, which was not ideal. They would have liked to take more than 1 here, 0 down by a couple. But taking 1 is better than giving up 1. They're still within reach with the opportunity to steal.
Our championship game. See what Madison cooks up after Laura's shot to sit on the perfect.
Hit the stone.
yeah.
Hit the stone.
Oh,
UW Madison moved that stone, but
this is a little slippy.
It's pretty cool. Just
Maybe he's not used to that.
Slippery.
Beautiful.
I believe
Madison
that,
was
yeah.
I believe the word is slippery.
No.
Exactly. Squatting now for better stability.
Pulling up the stopwatch.
Really showing
No.
Oh,
And it
Oh.
peels. Alright, he one of
One off.
ones.
Okay.
Not a bad roll.
it's skip rocks, I believe.
Madison playing really aggressive, just removing everything that Princeton has to deny them any hope of coming back.
I'm really hoping Princeton just comes in and sits on that one stone. It's almost, that's it, it's in the back 8. But if they sit on it, you know, they're in a good position to at least get something here.
They could get a couple of points, but they really want more than that.
Pick a nice draw over on the She1. I think that is shot route. Oh wait, there's the yellow team. Also close to the foreplay. From this angle, I have no idea which one's closer.
I think
From Nelson.
Harvard's just planning to roll off of RPI's last stone.
That's what it looks like.
Oh,
They
looks
don't-
like this draw was too light here.
Just touch narrow.
Light in there.
We go over to the MIT. Should be good. Looking over at our Consolation Championship, and just ended. And Arizona State tied it up.
Oh,
To the final
Very
leg,
exciting
Really
game.
good game over there.
Mighty has the hammer.
yes, we agree. RPI does need more dancing.
I think everybody needs more dancing.
Yes.
Go Princeton Tigers. I'm with you.
So Jacob Morelli skipping on it. Oopsie.
Quick photo shoot for the commentators. James Dumb wearing the caddy. Well, good. James
Sorry, I
Dumb's
think
fun fact-
our microphone is experiencing a few issues.
All right, buddy.
The James Dumb fun fact of he loves
I think that
I'm Princeton.
looks like
Ready to
Princeton
shake
shook.
Congratulations to Madison.
Tigers do not eat badgers.
Yeah.
Your 2024 college curling champions, the Wisconsin Madison Badgers. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Badgers.
An amazing effort from Princeton.
And so your silver goes
Oh.
to Princeton
Bruce
in the
Silver.
battle between the East and the Midwest.
Big congratulations
Yeah.
to Princeton as well. They did a great weekend beating NTU in the semifinals.
Yes.
It was a huge win. Yeah. And they just fell short here, trying to go for big end.
Very well played by both sides. What an amazing game for a championship.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the Tigers went out with a meow and not a roar.
Rawr.
And fun fact,
we- 2 games to go. We've got
Congratulations to UW Madison. Looking now to our consolation, we got MIT and ASU in an absolute battle, a barn burner. Tied in the game.
And fun fact, Andy McDonald grew up on a farm
Yeah.
Did you know she was a sushi chef?
for 3 years.
Folks, on and off the ice.
Fun fact about ASU's Vice: his favorite movie is Real Steel, the movie with the robot boxing.
I'm a big fan.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I think I made it across.
Oh.
Yeah.
Painful. We hear some loud clapping in the warm room behind us. That's Madison coming in off the ice to the applause of our big audience we have here in Rice Lake, Wisconsin.
Beautiful white Rice Lake, Wisconsin.
Yes, again, thank you to Rice Lake Curling Club for all that they did to bring this championship together. It's been a really great weekend with some fun play, and we've seen some great teams, some really fun officiating by our officials here, and yeah, overall it's been a great time.
We're calling go to the equip.
Now MIT does have Hammer here, so that puts them in the prime position to score. When you have Hammer, you have that last shot. So as long as they keep the middle of the sheet open, Declan, their skip, should be able to draw in and clinch that point. But we'll have to see how this end plays out.
Nice line, looks a little heavy.
Sit on the 4. Right on the button.
Great button draw. It's definitely not protected.
Yep.
That will be an easy hit as they are on center.
Little wide.
So as long as you hit that with enough weight coming down the ice and have a good line, you know, that should be a pretty easy takeout and sit.
MIT
It's a little wide.
That's
Very wide.
It's got to come down quite a bit.
I think
It's coming in a little bit.
It's
I'm gonna throw
slowing.
into
It might hit.
Very
Yeah,
nice
net.
throw.
Oh, it's gonna hit.
Yep.
Very
A
nice.
little
Not-
nippy.
Yeah.
I put one to that.
Still,
Declan will want to get rid of this.
He's still sitting.
red is definitely still sitting.
A little too heavy for their liking. They would have.
Yeah, I would definitely like I would he's calling that side. I don't know. I feel like he could go on the other side and then kind of roll behind that red one on the top, but we'll have to see what happens here.
I'm sure ASU would have loved to sit on top of the MIT stone.
Ooh, watch out, MIT. Be
MIT
careful.
looks to be taking this.
Oh,
That's out both.
Very
Okay,
nice.
that
Lab.
worked
Very
for them.
nice by the MIT.
Yeah,
I hope
that's-
they block here.
That's a
You
job.
know, if they can play the takeout game this whole time, and we know that MIT can do this. We've seen it happen this whole weekend. We've seen it happen at regionals a couple weeks ago. Then really, MIT's in it to win it. We'll have to see how this takeout game plays out, though.
Oh, and it looks like we just caught RPI. Harvard shaking. RPI with a big end, or
Yeah.
Harvard with a big end.
Nail in the coffin.
Final score of
5-9. Wow. Okay, so it's 9-3.
9-3.
Harvard wins.
Third place in the consolation bracket. Congratulations.
So the only game left is ASU and MIT.
Harvard
Going.
really caught fire here at the end of the tournament.
Really did. You know, they had a couple of L's earlier, and you know, then sort of boosted their morale and have really, really come back strong.
quick shot coming in for MIT.
MIT is
Good appeal. Very nice appeal.
just denying ASU anything in play.
It's really how you want to play it here.
Yep. Just clear house, clear field of play.
When they have hammer, if they can clear everything out, they just need to draw to win it.
ASU really needs to sit on that red if they're gonna clench this up.
It's like it's curling a little bit too much.
Fingers are on it.
Oh, it's nowhere near
Right.
fast enough. Can't imagine the guard is what they were going for.
Declan's
I
just
think so.
And he's just gonna take it out. He just does not want any Yellowstones in play.
They're trying to keep it as open as possible.
One benefit of a guard here for ASU is that they could potentially try to come around that and then end up sitting on that red stone that's sitting on the button there. But I think MIT is not gonna let that.
I think they hold it. They still got a nice roll off of it. Good result.
So MIT ends up with a corner guard on that roll.
But you know, the shot is still the same, I think, for ASU.
Yeah.
Taking a look.
I'd be taking the control card. Take that. They hit
That's
the roll behind the guard. Go behind cover here.
I needed cover. We got forever exteriors for my good exterior cover.
Bit of a shot change actually. Bit wide.
And a bit heavy, I feel like it's got to come in. It's moving. This could be what ASU's been hoping for.
It's gonna hit the right side.
It's gonna peel out.
Oh,
It might just hit it nose on.
Just
Yeah.
about what they needed. Wonderful shot.
Declan will still try to smack it, I think. Really.
I think because they're enough apart where you could get the peel on that front one.
Yep, touching his head to signify peel.
Now, ideally, they'd be as close together as possible so that if, the opposing team were to come in and try to hit that top stone, the back stone instead would be forced out by momentum.
Ollie with the shot.
It's a bit wide.
And misses.
Oh,
Tough outcome for MIT. They are still shot.
Yeah, but ASU just needs to come in and bonk that Yellowstone on the nose, and it'll.
Is it skip shots?
This is the first skip shot. McDonald's first.
Yeah.
2 shots to win it all. This is her 10th national championship appearance.
Go say Curl.
Yes. Very experienced thrower, very experienced skip as well.
now ASU is a new team coming out of our emerging regions in the college circuit. So this is their first appearance at nationals, and they're so far doing quite well. Making it to the top 3, top 4. That's a very big accomplishment, and they should be very proud of themselves for how far they've managed to come in such a short amount of time.
Yes.
Very impressive piece.
MIT a very, very formidable opponent as well. So making it to this point with MIT is a great accomplishment. MIT is a great team, great. They've been around for a while, been going super well for a long time.
Yeah, they've been at it for a while too.
Yeah, they have players who've been around for a little while now in the college throwing scene. They have a lot of experience and know what they're doing.
Lots of experience on the ice.
Oh, it looks like something on the ice.
That's a
There's a
gripper.
gripper.
Someone threw their gripper on sheet 4. Not sure what that was, but
She's dialed.
See McDonald's first.
Fun fact, Andy McDonald grew up on a bar.
Did you know?
Number 1. It's coming back. Does it have enough?
The curl
Could be just the angle ASU's looking for.
Ooh.
And that's exactly
that's
Just
it.
what they wanted.
That's
Beautiful
it.
shot.
Andy McDonald with a beautiful
What's going
shot.
on here since we last did?
Experience is showing. Going.
Declan taking his time out to think through this crucial shot. It's first stone.
With angles here. Trying to get the double, it looks like he's going for it.
If he's, heavy enough on that shot, I think he can do it. Declan is an ace at takeouts. I believe this is his last appearance in college curling, as he is set to get his PhD title.
I want to be in here for this.
This is the second place winner, Brian Lee.
So, okay, so what's going on here? MIT is which color?
MIT's timeout.
MIT is calling
Declan's
timeout.
first.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
I see.
red, 7-7.
Going for
Last
the
down.
double, we think.
So do they are they tied up right now?
Yes.
Yes.
Tied up. This is Hammer and Rock.
Tied up ASUC.
no.
This is his
Declan's
first.
first.
Declan first, and Declan has hammer. After.
Declan has Hammer.
Yeah, but this is first.
Okay, well, he's got to get a. See, let's guard that.
It looks like he's trying to double, is what I think. Because I don't think they are sitting. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's red.
Yeah, MIT's red.
Oh boy. Yeah, then that's the case. He might need to sacrifice that potential for going for the full 8 draw after this then. Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Congratulations, Brian.
We'll see you guys at the Norfolk Spiel. Yeah.
Yep.
Hopefully. When do the teams get announced for that?
I think probably next week they will.
Can we get the schedule on that too?
I'll let. Skip Declan Gala with his first rock coming down the sheet.
Ooh, is this the angle he needs for
Is
the
this the angle
double?
he needs? It's a little bit steep, and woo!
Oh, well, gets
Well,
out of the way.
Well, it gets it out of the way, but
just needs a
as for
perfect
Yellow,
button
he
draw.
needs a perfect button draw.
Yeah.
And indeed, I think ASU's wants to go for the guard. They want to just foreclose that possibility. They're doing
down.
pretty good right now. They're sitting real pretty.
If your home was foreclosed upon recently, you might need to reach out to Real Estate Solutions. They make it easy for you to find a new house. Real Estate Solutions, thank you for sponsoring.
Yes. Thank you to all the sponsors for putting together such a lovely event for us all. It's real nice to be out in the Midwest for us Northeasterners.
Yes.
Lots of fun.
Great
Yeah.
hospitality, friendly people all around.
Yes, and the cheese curds.
Yes.
Oh,
Rose
And
and custard.
Cheese curds
And
are
Culver's.
Frozen cup.
Taco
Where?
John's.
Oh yeah, yeah.
For
yeah.
first time
We're gonna
trying
get
cheese
those for
curds
dinner.
for most of us here.
Celebratory. Yes, yes.
Andy McDonald's final shot.
A draw draw here to guard it up would
Full 8 will do
And
just
get drawn
fine.
to the AFA is what she's trying to do.
yeah, that would
That-
really
That's what closes up the options.
The line is perfect. It's just the weight that
Yeah.
Andy's need to get just right.
Just the top.
It's coming. The line looks all right.
Bit curl a
A
little
little
bit.
bit
Starting.
wide. so
Bit
it needs to
wide,
come
so
back.
it
Got to come in.
It has been curling a lot on the sheet.
It has.
Supposed to be moving.
And since it's moving, is it going to join its friends in the
Could
forefoot
be a
though?
bit too deep.
Bit too deep in D. Well, this is still not an easy
Oh,
shot.
oh, never mind.
Yeah.
That's good.
That
ended up
blocks
great.
off the real good.
Very nice
Yeah.
try.
Oh.
I think there is still an available draw here.
There's a still available draw, but the question is, I think Declan might even be wanting to do for
Yeah,
which is a
rather than-
really risky shot. I mean, this is a nail biter here between two very evenly matched.
This is for the consolation bracket. I mean, this.
I mean, they're gonna have to be touching the button to score this.
Oh yeah. And the broom is positioned now. I'm not sure if this is the best shot, but if he makes it, he deserves the game.
Great job by ASU to force Declan into an extremely difficult shot.
Oh, absolutely,
To
absolutely.
get his one with hammer here.
Missing those takeouts earlier did not help MIT.
Yeah, it's-
Typically they're pretty, straight on with their takeouts, but they just weren't able to make them and have ended up in a situation where they're forced to do some sort of crazy shot to try to win.
He might actually even be going for a drag effect there off the more forward yellow in the forefoot. That would be very interesting to watch. But the question is, I don't think he's got to control the roll just right. He's really got to control the roll just right.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
One of the most technically demanding shots I've seen all weekend.
Absolutely. Well, I would say that that draw, I mean, if he makes this, that would take the cake, I think. It'd be up there with Nolan Mattis's draw earlier in one of his games.
Yeah.
All right.
To beat MIT.
Mm-hmm.
All comes down to this.
Let's see.
And in comes the rock. Is it?
Calling for the hole.
The line seems a little bit narrow there, if you ask me, but maybe he'll make it. He just.
One for MIT to seal the consolation bracket.
That was
Wow.
worked out. Easy good.
And they say this sport isn't exciting. Congratulations to MIT.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Insane. Insane. Congratulations, MIT, for winning the consolation bracket.
And I believe that it's back-to-back consolation bracket.
I believe.
Consolation bracket wins at college nationals.
Consolation merchants.
Congratulations, Declan and MIT.
Congratulations,
Wow.
Declan, Polly,
For Declan's last
Alex.
shot.
and
Alex.
And Alex.
Yes.
Brian Wong.
Alex? They're all.
And
There's two Alexes, yes.
And Mac.
Congratulations. That was a very strong game between MIT and ASU. Heartbreaking loss for ASU, but that was a crazy shot on MIT's part. And I'm sure both of them are just reeling from that game. So close.
Great game for ASU.
Great
It really
game.
set them up for success there. Gave Declan an near impossible shot to hit. He just hit it. Sometimes you do all you can, and the other team is just extremely good.
Yeah, that
And for Declan's last bid at the college national level,
his last ever college curling shot.
and he makes that.
Maybe
He
the
makes
best shot we've had all weekend.
probably. I would think so. That was crazy.
I don't know what they threw up, but
But it worked.
He cooked it up. He
Yeah.
cooked it up, and he delivered. Now that brings us to an end of the 2024 USA Curling College National Championship. Thank you all for tuning in. We've been Penn State delivering the commentary.
with
we-
some guests.
with some guests,
Guests.
with some guests, Harvard, RPI, Princeton appearance at the end there. We really appreciate all the positivity in the comments. And yeah, good curling.
Good curling.
Good girl.
I first want to get